Another useful way of showing information is the use of miniature booklets, and I'll show you an example of one. So you can connect the booklets through actions, through clicks and things like that. So if we go here, we say drafts the Constitution. Okay, and it brings up a booklet, and I can control how much of the screen in terms of percentage I want to show. In this case, I think it was 60%. And it basically brings up a booklet that has a number of pages, and it's very simple to format. And there are 3 pages here. I have one with just a picture, one with just text, and one with a picture and text. And when you click on the picture, it gets larger so you can see more of it. And then you click outside of the thing and it goes away. So let's look at how we make that. Okay, there are 2 parts in making a booklet. One is making the booklet itself, and the other is calling how it's going to be shown. So let's start by making the booklet itself. So we'll just add a new line, and it's of type booklet in the marker field. And we're going to call this my book. And that's the ID that we're going to call it on. Now the title is what shows up in the screen. So I'm going to say this is a new book. And all the action really occurs in the description field. So I'm going to make a booklet with 3 pages. I'll say, first thing, I'm going to make this booklet in the story panel just to be easier, but you can also enter it in directly here. The last thing before I leave here is we're going to set the size, and we're going to say it's going to be, say, 50% of the screen. Okay, so now we've got the bulk of the booklet made. Now we just need to go into visualize and type in the actual information we want to show in the booklet. So I'm going to go to the story editor, and let's see. First thing we want to do is we want to add a picture. Okay, and let's get the URL for a picture. Paste it in there. Okay, and see, that just put the macro in. Again, we could have typed this all by hand just as easily. Now, this is the text to accompany this picture. So now we need to close the page out. So we put in page, and that's what separates the pages from each other, is this little page thing. Now we're going to do, I'll just cut and paste here. We can use the same picture. So I'm going to put another picture, and then this is the second page. And then I'll add a page thing to close it off. And notice you don't really have to have any space in between. It doesn't hurt because it finds the whole thing that way. And now let's do a third page with no picture. Okay, the last one we don't need to close the page out. Now in this case we didn't format anything, so we didn't have to go for, we could just grab this text and put it in there. But had we formatted, just say this is a test, we're going to make this one, this font, well, Arial's fine, but we're going to make it big and make it red. In this case, we would have to get the HTML. So let's grab the HTML, grab it from there, and now go to the spreadsheet and place it in the description. Okay, we've done half of the task here. We've created the book, but now we need to have it called up when we do something. So I'm going to attach it to a dot. So we'll do it as when he drafts the Constitution. Go to that line, and in the click column, I'm going to say I want to show my book. And what's going to happen is whenever I click on that, it's going to go here and show the My Book element on the screen. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Visualize, hit Alt-R to reload the show, and then click on Drafts the Constitution, and here's our our thing. Probably would want to make it a little bigger. All right, so we've got 3 pages. The first page has got a picture. It's got the test with our text in there. The second page is just second page with the same picture. The third page is just nothing. So that's how to make booklets.